Good evening, kings and queens. I'm Monique Watson. Welcome back to my channel. Today's dinner is going to be dirty cabbage. Let me tell you, I have my ground beef, red onion, green pepper, my sauces, my special little seasonings. You know, you can add garlic, a flavor of your choice, you know, and everything else. So, this is how we get down with that. Now, the purpose of this is always make sure your ground beef is ready. It ain't red. It ain't a certain color. It's all brown. It's not ready yet to be the cabbage. Now, over here, I have my smoked turkey neck boiling because I have my cabbage what? About to go in the wash. See that? And I have my baby carrots. I'm going to add baby carrots, green pepper, onion, got all of that. And my good old tomato paste, you know. Got that. And it's seasoned. And once I add it all together, because what you can do is, while the pot is like this, right? You want this to get a little brown before you add your cabbage. You see what I mean? That part. You want it to get a little brown before you add cabbage, okay? So, right now, I'm going to cut up my cabbage. Y'all can stay on the video if you want. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut up my cabbage. You know, that's going to be cut up and washed up. Okay? So, that's what we're going to do in a minute. I started to do a video earlier, but my mind wasn't telling me that you all were available today. I know everybody worked today. How's the children? How's everybody? Hope everybody is fine. You know, I like washing my cabbage off. I don't know about everybody else. But yeah, I wash mine off, honey. It's get washed down. Because you may have one of them little babies up in there. That little lizard or somebody. Yeah, up in there. That part. So, how's everybody doing? The family, everybody. I'm here getting everything together for this vlog of the dirty cabbage. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. Getting that together. Most definitely. Because, yeah, I cook all the time. But not every time. And see, you want to cut the cabbage, right? And get rid of the stalk. Down in the middle. Right down in the middle. Look at that. Ah! I dropped my... I'm sorry I dropped you. But right down in the middle is where you want to get that, okay? And over here, we got everything cooking now. It's getting brown. And I'm going to show y'all about the cabbage in a second. Wait a minute. Because I wanted my son to help me video, but these young kids don't got time to help hold no phone or video. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they want, honey. Thinking anyway. Not mine. They going to do what I say. When I say do it, if I'm going to the store. You know? So, I done cut the cabbage in half. They cutting. And the way you want this down is like this. Let me show you. You want to go and cut the cabbage down. I'm going to show you. Cut it down like that. And look. This is how you want the cabbage to be cut. Like that. So you can start slicing it thin that way. It don't have to be sliced thick. Just thin. Okay? But for me. So that's what that is. And the good thing about this dirty cabbage is that I saw the video on TikTok or whatever. I saw the video. So I was like, shoot, I better go home and do that because I make cabbage all the time. Like, I love cabbage, you know. And see, I'm slicing it thin. I'm going to show y'all how it looks when I slice this. Slicing it real thin. The cabbage. Let me show y'all. Look. Sliced it thin. See that? That's what you want it to be. Because the cabbage is going in that pan once that ground beef and all the ingredients get ready. So, here we go. I'm going to show y'all. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all one minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, that's doing that. I'm turning, as you see, I'm turning the ground beef. Okay, watch this. This is turning the ground beef. Look. Make sure all, see, you wanted that to look like that. All right, here we go. Now, as I'm turning the ground beef, right? See this? All this is getting cool and done. It's getting done. Look at that. We want to leave it a little bit more minutes to have it brown. Because that's what we're doing. And we want it brown. Okay, so we're giving that a little bit more minutes before we add that cabbage. See that cabbage? Clean, good cabbage, you know. So we doing that. And once we finish that, we just add the cabbage in there. But you must use your what? Tomato paste. I'm going to show you. I showed you the tomato paste. All right, I'm going to show you this. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I got that over here. Here it is. Look. Tomato paste. See? You want that in that before you add your cabbage. And it's easy. It's an easy meal. As I said, we're going to have dirty cabbage, some rice. I got some rice. We're going to have dirty cabbage. And we're going to have rice with it. I'm putting carrots in mine. I like carrots in mine. Put some carrots in it. And from that point on, we're fine. You know what I mean? Yes, honey. We are fine with that. I hate them old-fashioned can openers. They get on your last nerve, brother. Like, you know, that kind of thing. Because they don't act right. How about that? They don't. They act right when they want to act right. See this? The tomato paste is going in there. See, that's going in there, honey. Let's see something. Show you how this thing go here. See? Going up in there, look. You don't need but a little can of this. It's the best can to have downtown Cooler brand. Okay. All that out. Now see that? Now look. All that paste is out of there. Look. It's out. I'm sure it's out. Alright. Now that's out. Always rinse your utensils when you're cutting. Always, see? Clean. Now, while this tomato paste is in here, right? It's giving it that look we need. And taste. You know, it's that taste and that look that we need. The reason for the smoked turkey neck is because I'm going to chop it up and put it in here as well. So I boiled my smoked turkey neck to put in here. You know what I mean? Put that right on in here. I'm going to chop it up. Give it its good grace of meat up in here. And then add the cabbage. And you done made you a dirty cabbage. You made dirty cabbage, huh? There we go. Now this is the look we want. Let me show y'all the pan. This is the look you want right there. Now see that? Now I'm going to cut up my smoked turkey neck and put it in here. When I put it in here, we add our sliced cabbage and cover the pot. And let it simmer for a while. Your cabbage, you don't want your cabbage hard. You want it a little bit soft because you want it what? Dirty. That's the cake. That's the taste to that. You want it dirty. Okay? Give me 1 minute, y'all. So, now, we're going to put a stop on this turkey neck. Alright? We're going to get it and put it on a bowl with my cabbage on the cutting board over here. Set it right on over here. We got that on. Now I'm going to take the meat off here. Why? Because the meat holds the turkey, smoked turkey holds the meat. See? That meat come right off of there. Look at that. Right up off of there. Look at that. Yes, honey. Yes, it do. Come right on off. See, I'm skinning it. And that's how we going to do that. Okay? My grandmother and them taught us well with the kitchen, baby. Believe that they did. add this meat to the situation, baby. Because you want your cabbage seasoned too when you add the meat, you know. Who don't want that? See? All that meat going up in there. In that thing. Look at that. Meat, onion, beef, whatever. Just going up in there. And then we can ready to add our cabbage. Oops. Once I'm finished with the meat. Once I'm finished, we're going to add our cabbage to the meat that I cut up and skin the bone. See? You skin the bone, honey. Got to. That gives all the flavor of that in what you're eating. Yep. Skin that bone. Look at that meat. Meat came right off. See that? So, this is where we at with this. I just wanted to share this video with y'all. Some of y'all may not know how to make dirty cabbage. And it's always good to help somebody out who don't know. Okay? That's the best thing. And let me stir this. Give this a good stir. Look at that. That thing up in there. Look at that. Y'all ain't believe this. Look at that. All that's in there. Look at that. Boy, this is going to be so good. I swear it is. It's going to be so good, y'all. Yeah. I skinned that down. Got all the ingredients in it. And this how you want this to look. Look at that. Now we get ready to add our cabbage. I'm going to show you. Look at the cabbage that I cut up. See? Cabbage going up in there. Look at that. That dirty cabbage, baby. Look at that. This is real. That cabbage is going up in there. Look at that. Making that cabbage, and I'll show you the results once it's done. And all you do is that. See that? It's just like you frying cabbage. It's not a bad thing. Okay? So I'm gonna cut some more up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna cut some more because you know we eat cabbage, right? We cabbage lovers, honey. We are cabbage lovers. Do you hear me? Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Welcome back. You know, y'all, I've been working. How about y'all? Y'all been working? I know you had this economy bag with food and everything, honey. Light bill, everything. You know, it's a mess. A mess that comes. Now, I'm putting that cabbage, look. Get them strings up in there. And do like this, look. I'm going to show you. Look at that. Look at that. It's getting all that flavor up in that cabbage. I'm stirring it now. I'm going to let you see. Yeah, look. I'm stirring it now. Now I'm going to let you see how you get all that up in there. And just stir it. And you got you some cabbage. Dirty cabbage, girl. Look at that. Dirty cabbage, look. I'm sick of it falling. It falls. I let it get a little soft before I turn it. You know, let it get a little soft. This gonna be good. I ain't even bragging. But this is gonna be good. This gonna be a good meal for tonight. You know. Look at that. It's getting soft. It's getting it soft. And once it get that, baby, that's it. And then you add. I'll show you what I'm going to add. I'm going to add me some beef bouillon liquid. That's what I'm adding. I think it's in here. Yep, it is. All right, beef. Is that beef? That's chicken. Okay. Let me show y'all what I'm adding. Look. The beef, add a little of that. Alright. Poke a little bit in it and look. Have all that in there. And then I'm cooking that. Hi kids, hi babies. I'm in here cooking. Look, let me show you. This the dirty cabbage. Look, it's good. Y'all see? Look. I got the beef in there. Okay. Red peppers and onions. Look at that. See how green pepper? It's cooking. The cabbage won't get soft, so I can really give it a good stir. I got onions, all that in there. I put red onions in it. You like red onions? I do. This is going to be so good. And look, some rice. I'm going to make some rice. I got smoked turkey necks up in here, too. I chopped it up and put it in there. I'm going to get rid of all that. But I chopped it up and put it in here. Y'all going to love it. Ah. Oh, I got to talk to you about something in a minute. Not yet. I give it to you in a minute. Because I'm still on camera with the video at YouTube. So, so you all be great. It's getting its softness. Look. It's getting its softness. Look at that. It is getting its softness. See that? Yeah. All the meat. Look. All that up in there coming. Look. All that getting up in there. Look at that. That's going to be so daggone good. It's all dirty cabbage. Look. Ground beef is getting in there. Look. So, that's what we cooking. And add just a little bit more cabbage. Just a tidbit, okay? Because I got room for it. See? Look at that. Add that cabbage to it, huh? Yes. Add it to it. Now I'm going to let that get soft, clean up, and I'm going to come back to y'all, okay? Because, yeah, we most definitely made dirty cabbage. It's good. Look at that. Let it cook. Add a little bit more beef stock up in there. See, and some water. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. See that? That's going to be so good, man. That's sweet. Thanks for grandmothers and mothers. Because they knew what to do. Alright, we'll get all this and put away. We got a little cabbage left I can put in the bag, honey. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Gotta do it. Yes, honey. So, we got that going and stirring. Right, y'all? We're going to have some rice. I'm going to put some rice on. Wash my rice down. Put it on. And I'll get back with you all. So, we can do the second part of the video. And I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Give me 1 minute, okay?